Salutations, my name is Drunker, and today we are going to be playing another episode of XXL WOOFIA. That's right, we are going to be continuing reading through the events with a world draped in red. So, after World Draped in Red, I will be reading the other stories. So it's gonna be interesting. At least a story earlier, and the chosen story was Summer Splash, a tropical encounter. So expect Summer Splash to appear after a world draped in red. So yeah. So this is a world draped in red. We are going to be starting with spring cleaning. So this is number 1. Sorry, I just recorded strange horticulture, so I feel let's just go. Oh. Oh? I don't have the voice used on like this. Sui-chong. Are you afraid of the future? Oh? Afraid of a future without me? Afraid that you'll always be seen as a monster, despised by others? Don't act like you know how it feels. You have no idea what it's like to live a long life in constant loneliness, waiting in silence all by yourself. I understand. But still, no matter who it is, it always ends in goodbye. Friends, lovers. And you and I are no exception. You shouldn't have come here. Eh? Go back down the mountain. Shuchong, why are you pushing me away? I came here to see you. We promised to meet again. Don't you remember? What? Whenever WOOFIA enters the Lunar Year season, the red lanterns, spring couplets, and firecrackers lining the streets always seem to remind me. No matter what I do, I always end up being driven away and feared. I hate red. Red always reminds me that I am a monster no one welcomes, a creature everyone fears. It's a color that steals my hope over and over again, stripping away the longing to see that child once more. Ooh, a world draped in red. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Huh? Section Hunk, Ying Agiyo's room. Oh! Oh my goodness. Busy. So busy. According to timing data, the cleaning activity has lasted for 3 hours and 34 minutes. The time spent on this cleaning session exceeds your average daily cleaning time by approximately 200 times. Hey, is that your way of saying I never clean? According to research, when humans face tasks they strongly wish to avoid, they may display unusually high efficiency and motivation in cleaning behaviors. Query: does your current cleaning activity qualify as procrastination? Of course not. I care a lot about keeping my place clean, okay? It's just that this year has been insanely busy. Gym recruitment work and all those non-stop bizarre incidents. Now it's Lunar Year. Now that it's Lunar Year finally, of course I have to do a proper cleanup. According to the WOOFIA database, Lunar New Year is the most important festival of the year. Among them, Lunar Year's Eve is the most significant day, which is today. The main activities include spring cleaning, putting up spring couplets, buying festival goods, and gathering with family to welcome the new year. Yingegyo props his head on the mop handle, watching Flybo continuously organize information about the lunar year. However, according to the data, cleaning on New Year's Eve appears to be an important taboo. This action may result in good luck being swept out of the house, increasing the chance of misfortune. Ah! Stop jinxing it already! It's New Year! Please tell me nothing weird is going to happen! It is recommended to suspend cleaning activities to avoid negative impacts on luck. So you're only telling me this now that I'm done cleaning. Yingegyo quietly wrings out the mop and puts it away in the storage room. Whew, all done. Now that the cleaning is finished, it's time to head to the New Year market and shop for Lunar New Year supplies. Yingegyo stretches and looks out the window. The streets are already coming alive, filled with crowds getting ready for the new year. Is the crowds with us? I was gonna invite everyone from Heart Infirm Gym over for the New Year's Eve dinner, but they all already have plans. Well, I'll go see them over the next few days. At least today, I get to see a friend I haven't seen in a long time. Getting to see Yuzan again after 20 years still feels unreal. Though it's strange, it doesn't feel like we've been apart for that long at all. It's almost like we just saw each other yesterday. Maybe I'm just really looking forward to seeing Yuzan. Let's get out already. There's still so much to do today. Beep, Flybo has an alternative action plan. As the concept of Lunar New Year holds exceptionally high cultural research value, I will operate independently to observe more freely and compile a complete Lunar New Year data record for Section Hunk. Even Flybo is leaving me behind. I'm all alone. Whatever, you guys. Please understand, emotional manipulation has no effect on me. I'm just kidding. This is a rare chance, Flybo. Go enjoy the Lunar New Year in Section Hunk. Observation and recording mode activated. Initiating cultural documentation procedures. Beep. Flybo takes off through the window, darting toward the lively streets of Section Hunk. Whew, then I guess it's time for me to head out too. Oh my god. Is my mic okay? Yingegyo reaches the entrance of the New Year's market. Red lanterns and decorations fill the street. Section Hunk now feels like a world awash in red. Kids! Here, have some peanut candy. It's Yuzan! But we don't like peanut candy. Oh, really? And Dad says we shouldn't take things from strangers. That's super suspicious. Let's hurry up, buy the spring couplets and go home. The children hurry off in a rush. Lin Yuzan watches the kids run off, the peanut candy still in his hand. I didn't expect our reunion to be you getting turned down by those kids. Yu-Gi-Oh! Long time no see! Yeah, it's so nostalgic. The New Year market is just as lively as it used to be. Lin Yuzan smiles at the market, red lanterns overhead, voices and laughter filling the air, and the warmth of Lunar Year is quietly sinking in. Oh right, you're coming over to my place tonight, right? Sure, that won't be a problem, will it? Of course not. It's good to have you back. You could even stay for a whole month if you want. Awesome! Alright then, let's see what we should get. This chapter is called New Year's Eve. Yingegyo and Lin Yuzan move along with the crowd. Vendors line the streets, calls ringing out, and the smell of food fills the air. Yuzan, anything wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if I might run into a friend here. I guess he probably wouldn't come to a crowded place like this. Who's this friend you mentioned? Huh? Isn't that Yu-Gi-Oh? Out shopping for some New Year goods. The moment the grocery store owner spots Yu-Gi-Oh, he greets him with a warm, beaming smile. Oh, and who's this beside you? Long time no see, Uncle. Eh? Wait, are you Yuzan? Oh my! You've grown so tall. I almost didn't recognize you. Yeah, I came back specifically for the new year. Welcome back. Here, take these oranges. Happy Lunar New Year. Wishing you all the best. It's June. But it's fine. This store owner cheerfully retrieves some sweet oranges from behind the counter and warmly hands them to Yu-Gi-Oh and Lin Yuzan. Wow, thank you, Uncle. Ha, no worries. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Uncle. I'm sorry. It feels so weird saying New Year, considering that this is all that I'm recording this all in June. Come by anytime. My place is always open to you. For sure. Uncle, we'll get going now. We still have a lot to buy. Alright, take care. Yuzan seems so happy. That's really wonderful. The grocery store owner watches Lin Yuzan departing figure in silence. A relieved smile spreads across his face. But then another customer approaches. Oh. Hey boss, wishing you wealth and good luck for this new year. Huh? What? Thanks? Thanks my ass! I just wish you fortune, so where's my red envelope? What? What kind of nonsense is that? This is extortion! I'm just following tradition, alright? I just found a nice spot up in the mountain outside town. If I just grease some palms at that little temple there, I could set up my own temple business. What? You mean the shrine in the mountains? You people really are. Look, if I'm gonna run a temple, I need people backing me up and pitching in first, right? Your store here just gets to be the first lucky one. Just make a small donation, and the gods will remember you. What are you even saying? Who shows up demanding money like this? Talking about blessings, quit your bullshit. Ooh. Hey, chill. I didn't say I wasn't leaving. I mean, since we are already here, it'd be weird to just walk off now, right? The blonde thug suddenly plops down at the store entrance, arm crossed, deliberately bouncing his legs. If you don't leave now, I'm calling the cops. Go ahead. Sitting here isn't illegal, is it? Hey! The two are at a standstill. Unlike the fuming grocery store owner, the blonde thug sits at the entrance looking utterly shameless. The afternoon street remains bustling with people coming and going, and the crowd of onlookers keep growing. After Yu-Gi-Oh and Lin Yuzan finish sorting their purchases, they share a hearty dinner. Later, they settle in to watch shows and finally get a bit of downtime. Gem rats are all about legs, doing legs presses to flirt with the trainer. Isn't he just showing off those thick thighs? So, everyone in Section Hunk rushes the show during the new year now? Lin Yuzan stares intently at the drama marathon. It depicts the tangled love-hate scheming between gym trainers and the members who buy their sessions. The trainer toys with his devoted members, weighing gains and losses while keeping them hooked on buying his sessions, offer nothing but false sincerity. Yeah, it started becoming popular a few years ago, and before we knew it, it became an unspoken tradition. Ever tried working out from dusk till dawn? There are all sorts of famous lines and memes now. Uh-oh. Lin Yuzan doesn't respond right away. Instead, he stands up, gazing out at the deep night beyond the window. Hikio, I just remembered I needed to head out for a bit. Eh? You're going out now? I think I really should make the most of my time and find that friend of mine. The one you mentioned earlier, the friend who doesn't like crowded places? Yep, that's him. In that case, are you staying at your friend's place tonight or are you coming back? Actually, I'm not even sure if he's still at the place where we first met. What? Do you need help? Do you need me to help you look for him? No need. It's pretty late. I really don't want to bother you. Alright then. But just a heads up, be extra careful if you're leaving Section Hunk. You just got back to Section Hut a few days ago, so you might not know. Lately, there seem to be a lot of monsters appearing in the mountains outside town. People say they're more restless and fierce than usual. Alright, I'll be careful. I won't be gone long. I'll let you know if I'm coming back. No problem. Here, take my spare key. You can let yourself in later. Stay safe. Thanks. Hugh-san probably won't go wandering off, right? I'll ask him tomorrow what he feels like doing. Oh! This site is exactly the day I left Section Hunk. Lin Yuzan gazes at the streets, the bustle and sounds of people chatting and laughing layering over his memories, as if he were slipping back into the past. A surge of emotion welling up in his chest, something hard to put into words. It's neither joy nor nostalgia, but a subtle, quiet sadness seeping through. Lin Yuzan quickly gathers his thoughts and heads alone toward the mountains outside Section Hunk. Section Hunk outskirts in the mountains. Sui-chung, I finally get to see you again. What? So apparently there's some time travel going on. I'm gonna squeaky his voice a bit. The morning sun peeks through the gap in the curtains. Lin Yuzhan opens his eyes and stretches with a big yawn. Phew. Rushing back to Section Hunk all the way from Serian Wakoku was truly exhausting. I fell asleep almost as soon as I lay down. I'm meeting Yu-Gi-Oh today. Better get going. If possible, I should also make time to look for Soo-chung. Lin Yuzan reaches the entrance of the New Year market. Red lanterns and decorations fill the streets. Section Hunk now feels like a world awash in red. Kids, here, have some nougat. Nougat? Oh, I love nougat. We don't like nougat. Oh, really? And Dad says we shouldn't take things from strangers. Before Lin Yuzhan can react, the children take each other's hands and run off. I didn't expect our reunion to be you getting turned down by those kids. Yu-Gi-Oh! Long time no see. Yeah. It's been 20 years since they met, and Lin Yuzhan surprisingly feels no sense of estrangement at all, but rather a comfort as if they've been together all along. Guess I was just too excited. Anyway, I couldn't wait and ended up getting here a bit early, I mean. Sorry, this thing's too loud. Well, then let's get shopping right away. There's so much stuff to buy. Oh right, You're coming to my place over to my place tonight, right? Yingegyo and Lin Yuzhan move along with the crowd, but Lin Yuzhan's attention isn't on shopping. His eyes are scanning the throngs of people. He's searching for something. Or rather, searching for someone. Sui-chang, will you be here? But the figure Yuzhan is searching for isn't among the crowd. I guess he wouldn't come to a place this crowded. He's always been afraid of the red decorations and the firecrackers. Yuzhan, anything wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if I might run into a friend here. I guess he probably couldn't come to a crowded place like this. Huh? Alright, can we swing by Uncle's store on the way? You know, the one where we used to buy firecrackers and fireworks when we were little. It's been so long. I wonder if Uncle still remembers me. Wow, it's been 20 years and you still remember the uncle from the grocery store. Of course I do. He was always so nice to me. Alright, let's go then. It's on the way anyway. The storefront looks exactly as it did 20 years ago. Red lanterns hang by the entrance, and shelves are packed with all sorts of firecrackers and fireworks. Lin Yuzhan stands before the store, fragments of childhood memories surfacing one after another in his mind. Long time no see, Uncle. Wait, are you Yuzhan? Oh my! You've grown so tall! Yeah, I came back specifically for the new year. Welcome back. Here, take these oranges. The store owner cheerfully retrieves some sweet oranges from behind the counter and warmly hands them to Yingegyo and Lin Yuzhan. Thanks, Uncle. Let me give you something too. Lin Yuzhan rummages through his bag, then carefully pulls out a small, elegant paper box. This is a triumph blossom I made in Serian Wakoku. It looks really beautiful when you light it up at night. You made this yourself? Yeah, I trained with a master in Wakoku for years. I'm a fireworks art designer now, you know. That's impressive. I thought you went to Serian Wakoku for school or work or something. My job now is all about fireworks and firecrackers. And explosive stuff. Explosives? Well, explosives and fireworks are kind of related. Is that so? But, well, I really can't bring myself to accept something you made yourself. Don't worry about it. You're being too polite, Uncle. Didn't you give us oranges too? When you light it tonight, make sure you think of me. Yuzhan, you're still as lovable as ever. Then I'll gladly take it. Happy New Year! Same to you, Uncle. Hey boss! Wishing you well and good luck for this new year. Huh? A rough voice cuts Lin Yuzhan off, and everyone looks that way. Hey, I just wished you fortune, so... Oh, it's you again. You're that muscle cult guru! What muscle cult guru? Hikyu, who's this guy? Just a punk who likes to start trouble. Seems like you didn't learn your lesson last time. Now you're trying to stir things up during the new year, huh? Who's stirring things up? I'm just here to bring some good luck, okay? You wanna fight? Come on then. I just went to a temple. There's no way I'm losing now. Yukio. Don't worry. I've got this. I give up. I give up. Sorry. I won't mess with you again. Bring some good luck, please. He was clearly here to shake me down. Hikyu, that move was so cool. That's what my regular gym training is for. Yuzhan, Why don't you come to out? Why don't you come check out my gym sometime? Maybe buy a few sessions too. I'll definitely think about it. After waving goodbye to the owner, they continue shopping through the New Year market. Finally, they manage to get everything they need. They share a hearty dinner, chat about each other's lives, and watch shows together. Before they knew it, time has slipped late into the night. Section Hunt outskirts, in the mountains. Sui-chung, I know it's selfish, but I hope you're still at that little temple. Beneath the deep night sky, moonlight falls gently, faintly illuminating the mountain path ahead. But then, the next moment... Low, unfamiliar growls drift up from the depths. The crunch of leaves under the footsteps is enough to make anyone freeze in fear. Ah! The pack of monsters creeps closer to Lin Yuzan, step by step. Hey kids, I just brought some sesame candy. Take as much as you like. We don't like sesame candy. Chocolate ones taste better. I got it wrong again. Huh? Again? In the brief moment, Yuzan stood stunned. The kids had already scampered off. The scene feels strangely familiar somehow. I didn't expect our reunion to be getting turned down by those kids. Yeah. Hugio, it's been a long time. Noticing that Lin Yuzan seems a bit off, Yu is about to ask, huh? Isn't that Yu-Gi-Oh? Ha! Buying New Year goods again. Huh? Why did I say again? Uncle, did you just say again? Yuzan? Somehow, the stone owner seems to hesitate over what he just said, and the unease Lin Yuzan has been feeling stirs again. Huh? Are you Yuzan? Uncle, what did you mean by again just now? Well, I must have misspoken? The grocery store owner scratches his head and carries on naturally, showing no signs of surprise at seeing Lin Yuzan after all these years. Don't you feel like something's off today? Off? I just feel like I'm getting a lot more deja vu today than usual. But it's probably just a coincidence. After all, I'm getting old, and my memory isn't as good as before. I see. To be honest, I had the same feeling while tidying up the house today. Not just me and Uncle, even Yu-Gi-Oh feels this way. Yu-Gi-Oh's voice softens, as if he's weighing whether to speak about what's been bothering him or not. While I was tidying up, it felt like I kept putting the same things away again and again. Huh? What's that? Even though it's his first time seeing this person, for some reason, he can tell that there's nothing good about this guy. Kia. That guy. Him again. Hey, boss. Wishing... Yu-Gi-Oh and Lin Yuzan step forward, blocking the blunt thug outside the store. What do you want? You're that muscle cult guru. What muscle cult guru? Seems like you didn't learn your lesson last time. Now you're trying to stir things up during the new year, huh? I guess you need another lesson. Wait, I haven't even said anything yet. So what? So you're just gonna... You're just using the Lunar New Year crap as an excuse to shake people down, right? Huh? How did you know? Wait, I'm innocent. I haven't done anything yet. Cut the crap. Huh. Bring it on. I ain't scared. Trying to cause trouble at Uncle's store. Oh, ooh, that is actually really terrifying. Take my special firecrackers. Ah, I give up. Whoa! Sorry, I won't mess with you again. If you cause trouble again, we won't let you off so easily. Ugh, that hurts. I even wanted to pray at that little temple on the mountain. Why am I still so unlucky? All that blessing and wishes come true stuff. What a load of crap. The blunt thug grumbles as he stumbles away. The little temple on the mountain. Could it be Suichong? Oh my, are you two okay? It's nothing. Uncle, that guy mentioned a little temple on the mountain. Do you know anything about it? Huh? The little temple on the mountain? Ah, the rundown temple. Right, you've been away from Section Hunk for so long that you probably don't know the rumors about that temple. It's strange. Even though the temple clearly looks well tended, no one's ever seen the temple master. On top of that, the temple's in the mountain in the middle of nowhere, so everybody think it's some cursed place. Anyone who goes to pray there is just asking for trouble. I see. Lin Yuzan and Yingigyo say goodbye to the owner and leave the grocery store. Yet that strange sense of deja vu lingers in Lin Yuzhan's mind, and well into the night. Yuzhan, you've been distracted since earlier. Is this about that strong sense of deja vu? Yeah, I keep feeling like everything that happened today has already happened before. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe if I go out for a walk, this feeling will go away. And I can look for my friend while I'm at it. It's late already. Want me to come with you? Thanks. It's pretty late. I really don't want to bother you. Yuzhan! Huh? If anything happens, contact me right away. Don't try to handle it alone, okay? Got it. Thank you, Gyu. The moment Lin Yuzhan turns to leave, a strange feeling suddenly flashes through Ying Yugi's mind. Even though it's the first time this is happening, Ying Yugio feels an overwhelming sense of familiarity. I hope Yuzhan doesn't run into any danger. Section Hong, outskirts in the mountains. Lin Yuzhan climbs along the rugged slopes. After walking for a while, the temple from his childhood memory slowly comes into view into darkness. This place hasn't changed at all. Suichong, are you there? It's me, Yuzhan! The only response is the rustling of the night wind through the trees. Suichong, are you really gone? Just then, heavy footsteps come from behind the small temple. A massive figure stands under the moonlight. its eyes fixed on Lin Yuzhan. A brief spark lights his eyes, holding both surprise and delight. The next moment, it is swallowed by an intense fear. Your Yuzhan? Suchong! Yes, it's me! I'm back! There's so much I want to tell you. Suchong's hand trembles slightly. He wants to reach out, but slowly, he withdraws his hand. You've grown taller. I almost didn't recognize you. Well, it's been 20 years. But Suchong, you still look the same as before. I still remember you back then. 20 years. Huh? Suchong falls silent for a moment, then lowers his gaze. You shouldn't have come here. Eh? Suchong, what are you saying? I came here just to see you. We promised to meet again. Don't you remember? A promise? Huh. Yes, you remember it, right? That year we set up firecrackers together and watched fireworks together. And then we promised to do it again next year. I remember. Of course I remember. Every single day for the past 20 years, I remembered it. But it's precisely because I treasure that promise that all of this scares me even more. Scared? Go back down the mountain, Yuzhan. Rather than lose you again. It would be better to never. Suchong, why are you saying this? Just then, a faint glow suddenly emanates from the small temple behind Suchong. The light is gentle yet sorrowful, as if reflecting the deepest thoughts in Suchong's heart. Why? Is the temple suddenly... Caught in confusion, Suchong steps forward without thinking, reaching out toward the small temple. Wait! Suchong! Don't go there! That's weird. My head feels... Lin Yuzhan stops mid-sentence. A sudden sense of unease washes over him. The ceiling of the room when he woke up, the light from the window, even the air of Section Hunk, all of it fills Yuzhan with an intense sense of deja vu. It feels as if he had been lying in the same place, at the same moment, and uttering similar words before. It must have been too long since I came back to Section Hunk that all these old memories are suddenly flooding back. I better get going. But... Thon... Yuzhan! Huh? Are you okay? You look a bit pale. Yeah. Yuzhan looks wearily at the bustling street, as if weighed down by an overwhelming heaviness he can't shake off. Hikio, No, it's nothing. Faced with Yingagil's worry, Lin Yuzhan forces a faint smile to hide the turmoil within. Whoa! Hikio, why did you hit me all of a sudden? I don't know either. I just suddenly felt this inexplicable urge to punch you. Yingagil thumps Lin Yuzhan on the shoulder hard. Lin Yuzhan can only rub the spot, standing there looking hurt and confused. Yuzhan, get over here. Huh? What? Before Lin Yuzhan can react, Yingagil drags him to a nearby park and sits him down on a bench. Yuzhan, do you trust me? Well, yeah, of course I do. We've known each other since we were kids. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you. Yugio reaches out and gently pats Lin Yuzan on the shoulder. Yugio, why are you suddenly saying this? Ever since we met up, you seem off. What happened? Seeing the concern on Yugio's face, Lin Yuzan feels his long suppressed thoughts beginning to surface. Yugio, do you believe in time reversal? Time reversal? You probably don't believe it, right? Rather than whether I believe it or not, I'm more surprised that what you're asking is quite different from what I expected. Huh? What do you think I was gonna ask? Anyway, Yuzan, why did you bring up time reversal? Can you tell me more? He's just returned to Section Hong, yet deja vu keeps washing over him, and even before searching, he can already sense what might happen when he meets Suichong. Sitting on the bench, Lin Yuzan finally lets it all out, telling Yugio about everything. So that's how it is. Yugio, do you believe me? Lin Yuzan is somewhat surprised that Yugio does not doubt him at all. Time reversal, huh? Honestly, if someone else had told me this before, I probably would have thought they were joking. But while listening to you just now, I kept thinking about what happened today. Huh? Since this morning, I have had this indescribable feeling. When I was cleaning, organizing things, even when I met you, it was the first time these things happened, but it felt like I've already experienced them many times. Maybe it's because I've encountered enough strange things this year. I've gradually come to accept things beyond reason. Yugio lets out a bitter laugh. And more importantly, I can tell that you're serious, Yuzan. You're not joking, and you're not running away from something. You're genuinely troubled and scared. So, I believe you. Thank you, Yugio. Receiving Yugio's positive response eases so much of the heaviness in Lin Yuzan's heart. Then, if that's the case, what would you do, Yugio? Let me think. So all of this happened because your friend named Suichong have waited for you for too long and has no longer trusted you. Yes, I've been trying to tell him how I feel. What exactly happened between you two back then? It seems like you both cared about each other a lot. How did it end up like this? That was a long time ago. That New Year's Eve, I was still a kid, about 7 or 8. For certain reasons, I went up that mountain alone. Isn't that way too dangerous? And then I met Suichong at that little temple on the mountain. He's a Nyan beast. A Nyan beast? The one from the legend that appears on New Year's Eve? Yeah. When I first saw Suichong, he was sitting there completely still, expressionless, as if completely forgotten by the word. It's heartbreaking. So I took out some firecrackers and tried to play with him. Wait, isn't he a Nyan beast? Wouldn't that scare him off? I only remembered later that people used to drive away the Nyan beast with firecrackers. I wonder if that left deep scars in Suichong's heart. That's why he seemed so cold and lonely. Back then, I wasn't doing so great. Suichong stayed with me and looked out for me. We even tried setting off firecrackers and watching fireworks together. Even though Suichong was terrified of the crack and bang, he still mustered the courage to stay by my side. He's such a gentle person. After we said goodbye, we promised to set up firecrackers and watch fireworks together again next year. But after that, I moved away from Section Hunk. I didn't even get a chance to see him one last time. Didn't even get to say goodbye. Yuzan. All these years, he's the one I think of every Lunar New Year. I wonder if he's still waiting for me at that little temple. I wonder if he thinks I lied to him. If time reversal really is happening because of Suchong, or even me, then I need to talk to him properly. I see. Ying thinks for a moment. But honestly, if you want to solve this problem, mere talking probably won't be enough. Then, what should I do? Show him your heart. You need to do something for Suchong to truly feel your sincerity. Not just trying to explain things with words, but proving your feelings through real action. Real action? Exactly. Do something that will make him feel your heart. Lin Yuzhan closes his eyes and memories gradually surface. That New Year's Eve, he and Suchong sat together on the hill, gazing up at the fireworks blooming across the night sky. Colorful lights blossomed in the darkness, and on Suchong's face, illuminated by that glow, there was a gentle smile he had never seen before. Fireworks. We watched fireworks together. Back then, even though Suchong was scared of firecrackers, when he saw the fireworks, he smiled with genuine happiness. Lin Yuzhang's voice takes on a gentle turn. That's it! I'll make fireworks for Suchong. Maybe then Suchong will understand how I feel. I see. Alright, let's do it. I'll help too. But making fireworks requires a lot of materials and time. The material shouldn't be a problem. I can just pick up some firecrackers at the New Year market and take them apart. But separating them and calculating the right amount will take a lot of time. There's no way to finish it in one day. I think I've got a pretty good candidate. You mean... Oh, Flybo. Beep. Cultural observation interrupted. Please provide sufficient explanation. Sorry, Flybo, but we really need your help this time. Hello, Flybo. I need to ask you for a favor. Please specify your request. I need precise measurements of the gunpowder, calculations for launch angles, heights, and environmental data. Beep. Task confirmed. Chemical composition analysis. Ballistic calculation. Environmental data report. Based on the data provided, firecracker-related activities fall within the scope of the New Year culture. Executing this project will contribute to the cultural observation. I agree to proceed and will begin assisting with firework production right away. Great! Let's hurry to the New Year market. We need to gather a whole lot of firecrackers. Yeah! Great. Yuzhan seems to have his energy back. Flybo, let's catch up to Yuzhan. Understood. Initiating tracking mode. Okay, this is crafting the sparks. Alright, let's begin. First, we need to take these firecrackers and fireworks apart and separate the components inside. Beep. Activating chemical composition analysis mode. Substance A, Substance B, and Substance C detected. Ratios are 75%, 15%, and 10% respectively. After they return to Yingegyu's place, Lin Yuzhan immediately starts making fireworks. He looks so focused, as if the rest of the world has faded away. Haha, nice! Flybo, you're amazing! Now I don't have to measure everything by hand. Then, Flybo, I need you to measure the ratios of these metal powders next. Acknowledge. Initiating measurement procedure. Perfect! Next comes the propellant. Red for the color, and the height should be... So Yuzhan, what kind of fireworks are you planning to make? Flybo, can you show a preview of this firework design? Calculating. Beep beep. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, thankfully. Is that a face? Well, isn't it great? That's what Suichung looks like. This is really embarrassing. Huh? Think about this. Your face suddenly shows up in the sky, and the whole city can see it. Isn't that just embarrassing? It's not. I'll make it look super cool. And I want him to know that I've always remembered him. Alright, back to work. Fibo, can you help me check the ratio of this black gunpowder? Let me help you too. Anything I can do? You can order drinks for me. Got it. Leave them to me. Huh? After a great deal of effort, Lin Yuzhang and Flybo's work finally bears fruit. The firework that would bloom into Suichung's face across the night sky is complete. Lin Yuzhan leads the way with the fireworks in hand, bringing Yingegyu and Flybo to a small temple on the mountain. It is a run-down little temple, seemingly forgotten by time, yet the clean ground around it shows that someone has been taking good care of the place. We were lucky. Didn't run into any monsters at all. Well, even if something did show up, I think I could take it. Suichung! Suichung, it's me! I'm back! It's me, Yuzhan! Ying Yuzhan's simple clear calls only makes the surrounding silence more pronounced. Maybe he's just not home right now. According to scans, there are no biological responses within the area. I'm setting off the fireworks if you're not showing up. Well, huh? Now? Yeah. I believe Suichung will see them. Command received. I will assist with the parameter adjustments. Thanks, Flybo. Optimal launch angle calculated. 45 degrees. Measuring current humidity, visibility, and safety levels. All values are within stable ranges. Beep. All procedures are ready. The launch sequence can be executed. Suichung, look up! Lin Yuzhan hoists a cannon onto his shoulder and adjusts its aim. Trajectory calibrated. Done. Fire! A thin trail of fire cuts through the silent night, followed by a thunderous boom. Fireworks burst into the sky in brilliant layers, lighting up the entire mountainside. In the end, the lights and sparks gather into shape, forming the face of a beast folk high in the night sky. Wow, it really did turn into a face. Beep, firework boom accuracy, 98.70%, near perfect. As time passes, the glow of the fireworks and their lingering red lights slowly fade into the night, disappearing from the sky. The surroundings fall quiet again, leaving only the whispers of the wind and the faint echoes of distant firecrackers. I hope Suichung sees it. He will. Let's wait for him here. But then... Biological responses detected. What? Is it Suichung? Beep. It's... monsters? According to scans, the numbers of monsters has exceeded 30. What? Did the light and noise draw them here? Yuzhan, get behind me! Okay. As the monsters draw closer, everyone readies themselves to fight, the air growing heavier with tension. Oh. Okay. Aren't you scared of me?
Why should I?
You're a strange kid. Your smile is as warm as the sun. For someone who has wanted to fit in for so long, it's only natural that I would be drawn to such a peculiar child. Just spending that single day with him is enough to make me feel like I can forget those long years of being driven away and feared. I even begin to wonder, maybe I could stay with him a little longer. How ridiculous to hold such silly hopes for a child I've just met.
I don't think you're a monster at all. We can be friends.
Oh my god. Yeah. Friends? You mean you're willing to accept me as one? If someone likes you could be with me in the days to come, that would be wonderful. I want you to be with me every year from now on. That sounds like a child making a wish. But if it's you, maybe it really could come true.
Huh? You're scared of firecrackers? You're hopeless as an adult. Don't be scared. I'm right here with you. Alright, then let's start with sparklers first. They're quiet and the easiest to try.
What's going on with your eyes? They look red and puffy.
Huh? Oh, it's New Year. Of course I stay up late every day.
Thinking back on it, the time I spent with that child was probably the happiest moments of my life. To be met with a smile. It made someone like me, born of fear and loneliness, realize that even I might have a future where I could be accepted with kindness. Thank you. Thank you for letting my heart feel warmth for the very first time. Reunion of two. Teal light surges out of Yingigyu with his exhale. It flows along his arm, stretching and gathering into a strand of light. In the end, it coils around his hand. Take this! Whoa! There are too many of them! Higyu! I'm fine, but this isn't going to work! Get down! Just as Higyu is about to strike back, a furious shout suddenly freezes the scene. Ooh. A massive figure suddenly charges in, driving the monsters back with overwhelming force. After knocking them all away, he slowly rises in the night, radiating an aura no ordinary being could ever shake. Is he... Sui-chung? Sui-chung, it's you! You idiot! Ugh! Sui-chung's sudden roar leaves everyone frozen in place. Making this much noise in deep mountains where monsters roam, are you trying to get yourself killed? I was just... Watch out! Sui-chung lunges towards Lin Yuzan, trying to shield him from the monsters. Oh no! It's too late! Oh goodness, I actually do not like that high. Those eyes are really creepy. Hey! What? Oh. Take my special firecrackers! Luckily, Lin Yuzan is prepared. He ignites the special firecrackers and hurls them in a split second. The massive blast and explosive instantly scatter the monsters, sending them fleeing in panic. But at the same time... Even Sui-chung is caught off guard by the sudden explosion, standing stiff on the spot. Sui-chung got stunned by those firecrackers too!
I'm not the little brat I used to be anymore.
That wasn't a firecracker at all. That was basically a bomb.
Well, bombs and fireworks are similar in a way. Let's call it a special firecracker.
What kind of firecracker explodes like that? You're still the same reckless kid as before. Suichan looks at Lin Yuzan with a complicated expression, clearly at a loss. This is kind of awkward.
Do you want me to step in and help lighten the mood?
Let's not. Better let them talk it out. The silence lingers on for a short while.
Suichung, I finally get to see you again.
If time could just stay on the New Year's Eve, stay on the day we met, then maybe I wouldn't have to enjoy the pain of having my hopes shattered again.
Why does the new year have to end so fast? Just like the fireworks, whoosh, and they're gone. If only the new year could last forever, then I could set up firecrackers every day and never have to go to school. Hey, next new year, we'll have to set up firecrackers and watch fireworks together again. It's a promise.
Okay.
Alright, what's your name?
Suichung.
I see. I'll never forget you. Goodbye. See you next year.
Red. It comes every year, right on time. And yet, no matter how long I wait, he never shows up again. In the end, I'm the only one left here. Am I the only one holding on to this promise? Will I end up alone for the rest of my life? Maybe I should have left this place long ago and searched for a place that would accept me. But that one day we spent together, that warmth and joy have been deeply etched into my heart, and I simply cannot bring myself to leave. What once was. The fireworks.
Huh? You saw them? They were awesome, right? I made them myself.
You little... Putting my face in the sky that huge, that's really embarrassing, you know. Huh? I knew it. But... they were pretty.
Suichung, there's so much I want to tell you, and...
You shouldn't have come here. Go back down the mountain. You don't belong here.
Eh? Suichung, why are you pushing us away? I came here to see you. We promised to meet again. Don't you remember?
Of course I do.
Then why are you pushing me away? You don't want to see me?
It's precisely because I want to see you.
Huh?
That's why every New Year's Eve, I think about our promise and wait for you here. 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years. Every time, I tell myself that maybe next year, I will finally see you. But you never showed up. Every hope I had eventually turned into disappointment.
Suichung,
I'm sorry. I never meant you to make you wait for so long. All that remains on Lin Yuzan's face is pure guilt. You don't have to apologize. I'm not blaming you, and I know you must have had your reasons. Suichang sounds calm, yet the weight of everything he has kept buried is painfully clear. That day, when we lit firecrackers and watched the fireworks together, the way you smiled and said, "See you next year," those memories were the only thing that kept me waiting. And yet, it is exactly the same memories that made every day without you unbearably hard. I am a Nyan beast. A creature meant to be feared. Every year at this time, that vivid red and the endless sound of firecrackers remind me of it. But I never thought of you that way. I'm here now. I'm right in front of you. But someday, you'll still leave, won't you? What? And in the end, I'll be alone again. Just like the long years before, when I was chased away and feared by everyone. Lin Yuzan never expects Suichang to speak these words. He's left speechless, not knowing what to say. And what follows immediately is a surge of pain he can barely put into words. Only then does Lin Yuzan realize how deeply his sudden departure back then have wounded Suichang. Suichang, are you afraid of the future? What? Afraid of a future without me? Afraid that you'll always be seen as a monster, despised by others? Don't act like you know how it feels. You have no idea what it's like to live a long life in constant loneliness, waiting in silence all by yourself. I understand. Huh? All those years I spent in Seiran Wakoku, I thought about coming back to see you countless times. But by the time I could finally make my own decisions, I also have a life of my own, a job, and people I needed to take care of. Those realities made it harder and harder to live however I wanted. Time, yeah. Sometimes I wish I could just pause, back when we were all happy. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry for not properly saying goodbye back then, and for making you wait all this time. I know you're afraid that the future will still turn out exactly the way you imagine it. But if we stay stuck in the past, or even in the present, we'll never be able to move forward. And if the future holds the chance for new happiness and joy, we'll lose the chance to ever reach it. I want to create new memories with you in the days ahead. Beep, warning. Unidentified energy levels are rapidly increasing inside the building. What? This is... Why would the little temple... Suichang stares at the small temple, now flickering with unstable light, and steps forward without thinking, reaching out toward it. At that moment, memories of Suichang rejecting himself time and time again suddenly begin to surface in Lin Yuzan's mind. Even if he might be mistaken, Lin Yuzan chooses to act in this final moment. Suichang, don't! If you follow it, we'll be stuck on this day forever! What? At Yuzan's call, Suichang stops in his tracks. Within the murky light, familiar figures begin to appear, one after another. Suichang, I don't think you're a monster at all. You're not scary. You're actually really gentle. We can be friends. I come see you again next year. It's a promise. See you next year. Yuzan? Those are me? Could this be Suichang's memories taken form? I see. So that's how it is. Those were the warmth Lin Yuzhan had once given him, preserved within Suchong's memories. And at the same time, they were the wish buried deep in his heart, the past he couldn't bring himself to let go of. Suchong lowers the hand he had been reaching towards a small temple. In that very moment, he understands why Lin Yuzhan said that everyone would be trapped on this day forever. I don't understand. Why is it that everyone else can smile like that? Suchong, during the New Year season, I see people returning to Section Hong from all over, laughing as they greet one another. Even though it's only for a few short days, and they'll have to part again soon after. Why is it that they can still smile as they say goodbye to each other? For all they know, this farewell could mean they never see each other again. If the New Year's Eve never had to end, wouldn't everyone be able to stay together forever? What the heck is going on here? Well, whatever. Red is the color Suchong fears the most. On days like this, he remembers being feared and driven away, and yet it was during a season like this, filled with red, that he met Lin Yuzhan. He no longer has the courage to face the new next year, nor to stand watching the hope behind that promise slip away year after year. In the end, caught in conflict, Suchong can only stop. Suchong, let me stay with you. Huh? It's alright. This time, I'm here with you. Lin Yuzhan reached out and holds out Suchong's warm, solid hands trembling in his grasp. Together, they look towards a small temple glowing faintly and the phantom figures of Lin Yuzhan beside it. Suchong closes his eyes, feeling the warmth of Lin Yuzhan's hand in his own, and time slows down. This chapter is called What Lies Ahead. Lin Yuzhan's phantom figure slowly fade into the night, and the chaotic glow around the small temple gradually subsides. I'm afraid of the future. But the thing I fear the most is finally seeing you again, only to have to watch you leave once more, and the pain that comes with it. Suchong, about why people can still smile as they say goodbye to each other. Thinking that you might never see them again does hurt, doesn't it? Especially when it's the people who matter the most, the ones you want to stay with forever. To me, you are, but still. No matter who it is, it always ends in goodbyes. Friends, lovers, parents, and you and I are no exception. Even though we found each other again now, in the future, we might still be forced apart by time, by fate, or when life itself reaches its end. And just thinking about that, it's scary, isn't it? But it's exactly because we know we'll have to part someday that we'd want to try our best to smile and accompany each other. Right here and right now. Huh? Because as long as we're smiling together, all those worries will be washed away. And when everyone is smiling, in that moment, you can truly feel that you're not alone at all. Exchanging greetings, sharing blessings, and then welcoming a brand new year together. And as we say goodbye, we look forward to meeting again, setting off on our own paths towards futures that belong to us. The future. Suchong slowly looks down toward the world draped in red below the mountain. Suchong, I'm a fireworks designer now. Huh? I still remember that day when we set off firecrackers and watched the fireworks together, and the smile on your face. That smile made me realize that a person's smile really could bring such warmth to someone else. I was truly happy at that time. And ever since then, I kept thinking, if I could make even more beautiful, even more amazing fireworks, maybe I could make more people smile like that. Suchong, I can't promise I'll always be able to stay by your side, but I truly enjoyed the time we spent together, and I hope that in the days ahead, you'll be there with me too. I believe that in the future, there are still so many moments of happiness waiting for you. So, just smile. Welcome each new day, and feel those moments that make your heart stir. And if happiness doesn't seem to find you, then gather your courage and set out to find it or create it yourself. Even if that means we'll have to part again, that's okay. When that time comes, we'll say goodbye with our brightest smiles. Hyuzon, Suchong, let's welcome the new year together. Still hesitant, Suchong tightens his grip on Lin Hyuzon's hand nonetheless. Wow. The bells of the new year ring out, and fireworks erupt from the tallest building in Section Hunk, blossoming brilliantly across the sky. Red, gold, blue. Fireworks of countless colors intertwine, painting a dazzling scene. In this very moment, as their hands remain clasped together, a brand new year, a path leading towards the future, quietly begins. My feelings finally got through to you. That's great, Hyuzon. I'm sorry. I seem to have caused quite a bit of trouble. No worries. You don't have to apologize. Most people are out at the New Year markets these days anyway, wandering around, playing scratch cards, setting off firecrackers. Everyone's having fun. It'd be nice if you could experience that lively atmosphere too. I can go as well? Of course! Oh, right. Look, I even brought these. Gah! This is... The moment Suchong sees the firecrackers, he instinctively steps back a little. Do you remember? The first time I took out firecrackers back then. You ran off right away, but later, you weren't scared anymore. You even stayed and played with me. I should be honest with you. I'm still scared of firecrackers. Back then, I just didn't want to leave you alone, so I willed myself to go along with it. Huh? Really? Figures. Being a 9 beast, firecrackers aren't something you get over easily. Anyway, that's how it was. That's okay. We've got plenty of time. You can get used to it little by little. I'm not planning to get used to it though. Come on, let's set them off together one more time. This time, we're really gonna welcome the new year. Alright. At least until you leave. I want to treasure the time we have together. I am not leaving. I'm planning to stay. Huh? What? You're staying? I came back to settle down in the first place. Besides, I just said it. I hope that in the days ahead, you'll be there with me now. I want to open a small shop in Section Hunk that sells firecrackers and fireworks. That is my New Year's resolution. Huh, you really don't hesitate, do you? What about you, Suchong? What is yours? My New Year's resolution? Sui-chang falls silent for a moment, then slowly lifts his eyes to the small temple on the side. To be honest, I am still not sure what I want to do in the future. But I want to start with this little temple. This temple? This is the place where I first felt what happiness was like. Back then, you were here with me. That was the first time I ever felt accepted by someone. This little temple has stayed loyal to my side, by my side. Wait, what? This little temple has stayed loyally by my side all these years. It knows the regrets buried deep in my heart, and it used its own way to make my wish come true. So from now on, I want to take good care of it. I don't want it to be a mere shelter for myself. I want it to become a place that can bring warmth to more people, and I want to begin my future together with it. Sui-chang. Let me help you with it. I want to help as well. I can also provide assistance. Thank you. I truly appreciate that you're willing to help. Then my New Year's resolution. I hope that nothing weird gets tangled up with me again this year. Well, well, you cannot guarantee. I want to live a calm, easy life too. Well, Hartford and Jim is already busy enough, and yet I have to run around dealing with all kinds of strange incidents. Beep. Based on the data, the probability of this wish coming true is 0.87%. Fibo, stop jinxing me! Then, shall we head down the... Wait, then, shall we head down the mountain together? Yeah, let's head back to my place together. New Year is supposed to be loud and lively. We can play some dice games and have a New Year's Eve dinner. Oh no! It is already this late. I don't even know if any shops are still open. We have not bought any of the New Year goods I planned to get. It is fine. I brought a lot of souvenirs back from Wakoku. Let's use those for tonight and have a stay-up party instead. The group heads down the mountain into streets, still glowing with light. The New Year market lined with red lanterns, couplets, and festive decorations. A sudden burst of loud firecrackers echoes from the distance, and Sui-chang tenses. Sui-chang? I am fine. I just need to get used to it. Lin Yuzong smiles and takes Sui-chang's hand in his. It is okay. Take it slow. I'll stay with you. Come on, Sui-chang. Sui-chang steps forward, following Lin Yuzong. A world draped in red. The world that once filled him with fear now glows a gentle light. He walks towards the laughter, along the streets he once dared not enter, and toward where Lin Yuzong is. There, a brand new future begins, with the two of them together. This is called To You Far Away. The world is veiled by thick ripples of water, swaying uncontrollably. The world draped in red is twisting out of shape. Kid, are you okay? Huh? Don't be scared. I just want to know where your parents are. Why are you here by yourself?
My mom and dad, they're back there, waiting for me.
Back there? But you're all by yourself. Be honest with me, okay? On New Year's Eve, holding tight to the firecrackers the grocery store owner gave me, I kept running, as if trying to escape to a world with no one else in it. In the end, I stopped before a small temple I had never seen before on the mountain and sat down, gasping for breath. And then, you appeared. There are monsters living in these mountains. Running up here alone at a time like this. Are you trying to get yourself killed? The beast folk who suddenly appeared before me had a massive frame and looked pretty fierce. But somehow, I felt no fear at all. Maybe it was because I had already seen something far more frightening. Aren't you scared of me?
Why should I?
Perhaps it was because I no longer wanted to be met with pity. So I did everything I could to keep smiling.
Huh? You're scared of firecrackers? You're hopeless. Don't be scared. I'm right here with you. Let me help you get over your fear of firecrackers. Alright, then let's start with sparklers first. They're quiet and the easiest to try.
Sui-chan was a gentle person. Even though he pretended not to care, he was always watching me from a distance. What's going on with your eyes? They look red and puffy.
Oh, it's New Year's time. Of course I stay up late every day.
And because he worried about me, he stayed by my side. That night, we played with sparklers, then skyrockets, and finally watched the fireworks. The thunderous sound echoed through the mountain, and brilliant lights lit up the entire night sky. And then, I saw it. Sui-chan's face was illuminated by the glow of the fireworks, and a faint smile slowly appeared at the corner of his lips. That smile was so gentle and reassuring, and just like that, the unease in my heart was swept away.
I know. If I can smile like that, then Mom and Dad will surely will too. Why does the new year have to end so fast? Just like fireworks, whoosh, and they're gone. If only the new year could last forever, then I could set up firecrackers every day and never have to go to school. Hey, next year, we have to set firecrackers and watch fireworks together again. It's a promise.
Okay.
Oh, right. What's your name?
Sui-chan.
I see. I'll never forget you. Goodbye.
Hey, wait. Let me take you down the mountain. What if you run into a monster? Sui-chan held out his hand, and I hesitated for a moment. But in the end, I took his warm hand. On the way down the mountain, he kept holding on to me, carefully watching over me, making sure I didn't fall or get hurt. In that moment, I felt a gentle comfort slowly filling my heart.
Sui-chan, thank you. See you next year.
Wow. Yuzan! That day, when I got home, my grandpa, who usually stayed in Seranwakoku, suddenly rushed over and pulled me into his arms. I didn't know how to react. I could only stand there, blankly watching as strangers took my parents away. What? Then, I felt my mouth twitch. Maybe it was just a habit. Or maybe it had already become something automatic.
Dad? Mom?
During that time, the atmosphere at home changed. Mom often rummaged through the kitchen, while Dad sat at the dining table smoking, go over the bank book again and again. Even when I hid in my room and pressed a pillow over my ears, I still heard them argue. If you go out, make sure you keep your hat on and don't talk to strangers. And if the police ask where you're going, don't say a word to them. At that time, I did not understand what they wanted me to do that. All I knew was that from then on, every few days, strangers would come pounding roughly on our door. I could only hold my breath and pretend no one was home. Mom and Dad came back less often. Sometimes I would not see them at all for an entire week.
Looking back now, they must have started doing something illegal. That day, as I watched Mom and Dad being dragged away right in front of me, what did my smile look like back then? And why was I smiling at all? Was it just a meaningless habit? Or was it a farewell I chose because I believed they would come back someday, and I did not want them to worry about me? Whichever it was, that was the last time I ever saw them.
Yuzan, it's okay. Grandpa will take care of you.
Even though Grandpa's in poor health, he hugged me with all his strength, gently patting my back. Grandpa took me away from Section Hunk that night. I watched the red Festival New Year scenery outside the car window slide into view, then slip away again. Section Hunk faded farther and farther away from me.
A world draped in red. The end.
How did I manage to run all the way up here in one go when I was little? In front of the small mountain temple, Suchong is looking at the phone in his hand. His brows are tightly knit, and his thick fingers poke cautiously at the screen, but the phone does not respond at all. This thing, how do I... He holds it farther away and then closer, tilting it back and forth. Suchong tries tapping it with another finger, but nothing happens on the screen. Is it broken? Suchong, I'm here. Oh, Yuzan. You came at the perfect time. Come take a look. Is this thing broken? Huh? Are you practicing how to use a phone? Let me see. Lin Yuzan takes the phone and checks it. Suchong, your phone is out of battery. You have to remember to charge it. So, that's it. I thought I'd broken it. This thing is complicated. You even have to remember to feed it electricity. Suchong takes the phone back without meeting his eyes. With this, you don't have to worry about losing touch with me again. How is there signal here, Yuzhan? Explain! How is there signal here? If you message me, I'll reply right away. By the way, what brings you here? Weren't you busy getting the shop ready? Yeah, I've been busy, but I still wanted to drop by and chat. Hehe. Chat? Yeah. It's about why I left this place so suddenly when I was little. Huh? Would you care to listen? Huh? Of course. Great. Then let's have the dessert I brought and chat. Oh, no wonder. As soon as you showed up, I smelled something sweet. Strawberry. Is that strawberry cake? It's daifuku. I don't think you've ever tried it, right? Wait, don't swallow the whole thing. The proud yet lonely lion beast and the firecracker boy who hid his sorrow behind a smile finally reunite. And the solitary mountain, long steeped in quiet and emptiness, finally comes alive with laughter after the new year. Oh my goodness, bro, the lore is crazy! Man, these events are good! Let's move on to, Anyway, so, this is the time where I will be sharing my thoughts on the event. That's right. So, it's my first impression, so I may not know too much about it. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Man, these events were good. Okay, I have to say though, I don't know if I'll be giving this a Eureka bonus because, I mean, it's pretty simple story. Kind of like Chime of Love, but like... Yeah, I don't think I'll give this a Eureka bonus, but I will give this a 10 out of 10 because the story was so good. My goodness, I really love this story. Oh my god, it's actually so sweet. It's so simple.
yet like, bro, the implications of that is crazy, especially Lin Hyusan's story. Like, bro, that was insane. Oh my god. It was definitely good. Well, I mean, the execution was fine, but like, I guess maybe there could have been more spectacle, but like, it was good. Man, the plot, the story, the structure, it was perfect. Like, they didn't repeat too much about the cycle thing. Like, once it got to the second half, it was like, okay, we're settling this once and for all. That was perfect. It was the perfect length. It was just right. Honestly, props to them for the structure. I'm not gonna give this a numerical rating. I'm done with that. The characters, I love how Ying Egil plays an important role in this, even though he's like in the background. The fact that he was there, like, you know, to motivate Lin Yuzan, that was such a cool detail. Honestly, even did better than Bearman's Labyrinth. It was such a simple gesture. I wish they really delved more into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yuzan's relationship. Honestly, it would have been, you know, cool to see, but honestly, I think the story is good. I love that Flybo took a very important role in this one, because Flybo usually, you know, in some of the characters are like, you know, especially in the different gay gacha games, they tend to always like make fun of like the mascot character, and then like they're like always like, oh, we're finally important, so like help us. But Flybo, like, legit, they do care about Flybo so much. Honestly, props to WOOFIA. I'd never, like, it's a very unique way to handle your mascots, and yeah. Well, not unique, it's just different. But yeah, dialogue could use a little work, but I think in general it was pretty much fine. Some characters sound a bit too similar, especially with sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yuzan kinda sound similar in terms of their dialogue, not their voices, their dialogue. But in general, honestly, it was very effective. I also feel like that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yuzan don't feel too close, because there's no like indication of their closeness, which I think is kind of weird. But I think dialogue is kind of the weaker part of that. Marketing, I mean, a world draped in red, not gonna lie, that's kind of good. Wait, hold on. Yeah, a world draped in red. So yeah, good title, very effective. It does explain the story, and honestly, it does fit the tone of the story, and that's what I like about that title. I love the utilization of the Nyan Beast concept, and like, you know, having to like make his own decision. Like, okay, yeah, you're a Nyan Beast, but like, you're still a person. You know, you can make your own decisions, and my goodness. And Lin Yuzan, let's just say that guy is creepy, so let's just make sure he doesn't smile too much, or else we might have to make a Yuzan horror game. But yeah, so anyways, no Eureka bonus, but I think I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. It's a pretty good event. Honestly, love it. The visuals were amazing. I love the details. Well, there's not a lot of details, but like still. The monsters are literally recycled, but yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. The next event is going to be... That is right. According to your votes, 65% of you voted for Summer Splash, a tropical encounter. That's right. So we are going to be reading Summer Splash first, and then after that we'll be reading back from Big Catch Angler's Day to the newer stories. So yeah. So I cannot wait to read all of them. So anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye bye.